Hi, I'm Governor Deval Patrick. I'm sorry I can't be with you all today, but I wanted to take this opportunity to welcome you to Massachusetts. We've experienced a major snowstorm in October, tornadoes in central and western Massachusetts, Tropical Storm Irene, Superstorm Sandy, and a February nor'easter they called Nemo. And that's just in my second term. The summer of 2012 saw a significant increase in eastern equine encephalitis, and last summer oyster beds closed for the first time in Massachusetts history because of Vibrio. And I'm sure no one here has yet forgotten the unusually cold temperatures we have endured this winter. The costs of these events is measured in lost lives and lost livelihoods, lost homes, lost businesses, and hundreds of billions of dollars in emergency services and disaster relief. Sea level rise between 1 and 6 feet would put thousands of lives and $463 billion worth of assets at risk in Boston alone. So the question is not whether we need to act. The overwhelming judgment of science and some 97% of scientists, including some who were once skeptics, has put that question to rest. The world's climate is changing and human activity is contributing to it. In January, I announced a $50 million investment for a statewide plan to address the present and future impacts of climate change in Massachusetts. First, we must harden our energy sources. Through our Department of Public Utilities, we work with utilities to determine ways to accelerate storm hardening and deploy microgrids and resiliency projects for transmission and distribution. We must also consider how best to assure our transportation infrastructure can withstand extreme weather changes. Transportation assets built to withstand past weather patterns may be vulnerable to climate change. So I ordered the Massachusetts Department of Transportation to conduct a statewide vulnerability assessment for all facilities and adopt climate adaptation plans by 2015. The Department of Conservation and Recreation, which also owns and operates a number of historic parkways and roadways that are particularly vulnerable to flooding and sea level rise, will conduct a similar assessment. Going forward, our Department of Public Health will work with local health boards to identify areas of special concern and models to meet those challenges, along with enhanced education and training. Working closely with local authorities, our Office of Coastal Zone Management will assess the vulnerability of our coastal communities and reduce risks associated with coastal storms and sea level rise. And because we recognize that natural systems often prove the best defense against natural disasters, we will also pilot a series of projects to reduce storm surges and control flooding. These green infrastructure pilots, as they are often called, will bolster natural features of the coastal landscape, including beach and dune enhancement, salt marsh restoration, and bioretention areas for stormwater to reap the benefits of flood control and storm surge reduction, as well as ecosystem and recreational benefits. It ought to be clear to everyone by now that we must invest the ideas, the time, and the money now to create a better Commonwealth for tomorrow. These are some of the steps we're taking. I look forward to learning what some of your states are doing and to working with you to prepare our nation. Thank you. Again, welcome to Massachusetts and enjoy the conference.